Hi, BK here. Did you miss me? That'll distract me. Lately, I have been working on editing my novel. I love my story, don't get me wrong, but sometimes... But enough about my story. Let's go back to what I was actually going to do this video about. I decided a lot of the times when I'm going to conferences or when I'm looking on Pinterest or Instagram, I see that there's this trend, there's this model writer, basically a stereotype that writers fall into. And I realized that I don't really fall into the writer stereotype besides the stylish glasses. Hey, how's it going? This video is about the top 5 writer stereotypes that I break on a daily basis. Writer stereotype number 1. Writers do their best work at night. The witching hour is great. The witching hour is a great time to be alive and awake. But what happens to me is at 10 o'clock, I shut down. I can't even play video games that are asking you how to get from one platform to the next because my thought process is gone. This is my flash drive. Her name is Patsy Pig. And when I want to save a story in her, I rip off her head. Stereotype number 2. Writers are drunks. My poison of choice is the very fine, classy, half-cut tea with Disney characters on the rim and don't forget the colorful straw. This isn't bendy. The straw isn't bendy and it bothers me. I just splashed myself. Stereotype number 3. Writers are introverts. Now don't get me wrong, guys. I very much have my introverted moments. I still cringe every time the phone rings. If someone asks me to hang out and I already have my pajamas on, I'm not going anywhere. Sometimes if I have to pick Netflix or socializing, I'm gonna pick Netflix. That being said, I also love talking to people. I love getting up and making a fool out of myself. Stereotype number 4. Writers live at the coffee shop. If I had the money, I'd live at the coffee shop. The coffees are expensive. Man, it's expensive. And then you don't just get the coffee. I go and I get a muffin with it. It ends up being a really expensive venture. And if you're a writer, you know that that's something we can't afford. Sorry, just talking about drinks makes me thirsty. I usually do my best writing right here. That's right. You are in my creative world right now. If I am going somewhere to write or to edit, it's gonna be at McDonald's. Okay, pretty sure I shouldn't be laying on that. Don't worry, I might be in a skirt, but I've got shorts on. How does anyone read like this? Ugh. Gosh. I'm still really dizzy from trying to read upside down. Give me a moment. Stereotype number 5. Writers love American history. I'm sorry, I don't. It's not the fact that I don't appreciate our history. If you want to write a musical about it, I might be interested. Alexander Hamilton. I find it kind of boring. I don't know. I like, how do you say you're interested in World War II without sounding like a creep? History classes were just never my favorite. I just glazed over and could not concentrate for the life of me. I know that's terrible of me because American history is what's made us who we are. But, no. There are a lot of stereotypes that I do fall under. I cry when someone wants to correct my baby. this is my book. What do you mean there's something wrong with it? I love my baby, don't tell me. I also drink absurd amounts of coffee. Well, okay, not so much coffee as it is, I like a lot of cream and just a little bit of that coffee. I think of my characters as real people, and it makes me sad when I hurt them. But it's a necessary evil, and I hope that they can understand. I dream about my book becoming a movie someday. I will sit in my car and I'll listen to music and could be like, you know what, that song, that'd be perfect in my movie. So there's a lot of things that I do fall in the stereotype of. I would like to know, what kind of stereotype do you break when you're writing? Or what stereotype do you find yourself falling into? If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to me right now. I do updates as often as I can, hopefully at least monthly. I've got a lot of work to do on this book. I've got to send it out soon, and so I will just do these videos when I get the chance. Go ahead, like it to tell me that you're ready to see more. Thanks, guys.